Alright then, hello everybody, and welcome back. Team Blaine here again. I did go ahead and mess with my save, so we should be good there. We shouldn't have any more submarines in the world. And yeah, we are still playing our Japanese campaign. We're picking up where we left off last night. So we got that going for us. If it crashes, we'll play a different save. Because there's a chance this game crashes when we try to turn over to the next year. If I didn't do this right. Alright. Wait, just get turned now. It's gonna be one of those matches. Y'all are almost out of ammo already anyways. But try and save some. At least on the main guns. Remember, after this turn, we got a lot of building to do. All of our ships need upgraded. Provided the game doesn't crash again. All my guns fixed? They are, but some of them are still very much yellow and almost broke. They won't last long in fight. Old smart. Alright then. Locked, huh? I forgot to look at the range of their torps there, and that's the thing that matters. What is the range of your torps? 3.8. 6.1. Means I want the destroyers dead first, then the torpedo boats. Torpedo boats are getting too close. We're in torp range, they're going to be dropping. Eight torps. Those ones are gonna hit. At least one of them. Yep, that's heavy flooding. Same thing, at least one of them's gonna hit. I need to hit them before they reload their torps. They also have torps, and they have 5.1 kilometer torps. We're not in the best state here. We are pumping out slowly the holes caused by the torps. Those are both broke. Front gun's almost broke. That's broke. That's broke. Bunch of those are broke. Bunch of my firepower on that side of the ship is gone, on that front ship. They tried to hit you with a torp. They missed. God. I don't think you got missed. I think you just ate another torp. Half-blooded. Oh no, here. He's got torp. Don't let him close to us again, please. Can't seem to think that one for some reason. Oh wait, no, there it goes. I'm waiting to see if those torps go off or if it's gonna sink first. It sinks. DLs are coming back around. You guys are really brave coming this close to that guy who's very much in torp range. I guess it worked. He never launched them. Alright, we'll switch everybody back into forward speed. Hopefully everyone switches back forward. Nobody glitches out. We're all good. We want our ship to go forward again. He's pumped down both of these compartments. It's just the front four stayed flooded, unfortunately. Torp 3.8, 3.8, 3.8. So just don't get within 3.8 kilometers. Yours are 5-1. 5-1, so we don't want to get real close to you either. We're supposed to get 8 to 12 inches of snow where I live tonight. Supposed to start around 8 to 10 o'clock. Depending on how bad it gets, I may lose power over the weekend. I'm not sure. If I do, I'll open Twitch on my phone and do a quick little live. Because I can do that even without the Wi-Fi. And just let everybody know what's going on. But that's just on the off chance that happens. On the off chance that does happen, obviously there won't be anything uploaded to YouTube that day either. Because I always record and upload everything day of. Sometimes it doesn't get uploaded the same day, but that's just because YouTube's a bitch. Man, you guys can't stink that thing, huh? Flash fire, that ought to help. More flash fires. Yeah, that ought to help send it down. Flash fire 9. Yeah, it's gone. If anybody's got main gun rounds left. Everybody but the front ship does. No, the front ship has guns around too. So yeah, all you guys shoot that guy. Use AP. Watching how close I get here. Can't see anybody now, huh? Alright then, if you say so, game. Anybody got Skaichi that's still fired at the CL? Come on. There's a good chance a lot of my ships start exploding a lot more often when I start using these super heavy rounds. It is not a out of this realm possibility. They are explosive. They do detonate a lot more often. But I'm optimistic. I usually have pretty good luck by the time I unlock them. Battle ends. Still have 5 ships game. Oh, we just started firing again. Oh, ship 2 had the most hits and did the most damage. If somebody wanted to see the torpedo stats screen, or not the torpedoes, the stats screen. So this is what it looks like. You can see what's off to the worst. Evo actually started pumping out all the other hull sections, so if I would let the game run some more, it would have pumped some more. And Battleship 2 went straight into the bay like it's supposed to instead of deleting. The game does that shit. So we got the 2 ships over here. Have that repair set to high. You're almost out of fuel, but you can still make it to Lom. So go straight to Lom. Control stations, what is that? We do want that as well. Is there anything else we want right away that we can get right away? Casemate gun barrels. I would like to have that too before I do this upgrade, so we need 2 more months. Hopefully this goes away here in a second. Let me just save the game and see if it wipes the progress like it's supposed to. Wanted to see the research screen first, but I guess I don't get the option to. Hoping that I did that right though. Come on, you bastard. There we go. Yeah, a lot of my ships have casemates. This particular ship doesn't, but a lot of them have these between 6.9 to 8.9 inch casemates. and having them be able to be a little bit longer would really help. You know, there used to be a time in this game's development where you didn't need technology for that, and you could just by default make all your guns 20% longer. I really liked that, to be honest, because it really helped early game accuracy. Like a lot. But for balance issues, I can see why it needed to be done. My cherry! No! Ooh, under my desk is dirty. I need to clean that. Damn. Can't believe I dropped my cherry. At least it didn't pop. Yeah, I could have worded a lot of that differently, huh? Whatever. You launched torps, throw it in reverse. And he launched his torps. Shit, somebody's probably gonna eat a torp here. You're gonna eat one, but that was better than eating two. Stay that, but you flooded your engine room, so you lost an engine now underwater. Oh, this is Dresden. It got away from a fight. Did not get away again. They are currently trying to circle around behind me. See their shadows of smoke. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't hit end battle. You guys can shoot whoever you want to shoot. This match is working too much in our favor, and they're still getting closer to try and torp us. So I'm not gonna end it. Their smoke's gonna disappear in a second, and I'm gonna unload on them. That sounds wrong, but whatever. Go 2 engines out. Sink him first. Come on. There you go. Everybody change target. Come on, before he gets away. Ooh! 9-9 main belt full penetration. That's a Citadel gone. 7,332 damage at once. That is one hell of a crit hit. Crit hit? Crit hit. It's one hell of a crit hit. Yeah, just figure out, put the point screen on there. Just 2 heavy cruisers, huh? Oh yeah, they're the heavy cruisers that got away last match because I ended the battle. Duh. Duh. Watchy! No. See? Lots of casemate guns. I want that upgrade. Ship needs ammo, huh? You'll be fine. Just checking out Twatch? Damn. I'm having trouble with words today. Just checking on Twitch. So that's why you lost audio. Game audio doesn't stay on when I open Twitch. It does on some games, just not this game. It won't let audio do anything while in a windowed mode. And being alt-tabbed out counts as being in a windowed mode. 11.2 away, huh? Don't just shoot AP. Just everybody shoot AP. Yeah, I wish more of those would hit. Well, there's a rudder damage at least. First Bismarck. I'm pretty sure that just means first Bismarck. Given the year, this would be the first. Could be wrong though. That might not be the word I'm thinking of. Come on, hit. Ranges are gonna get much further in the game. Once we start fighting things at about 15 kilometers on the regular, it may be beneficial to switch over to stereoscopic range finding. But the problem is torpedo boats and destroyers rushing me. I'm still going to want to use coincidency most of the time just because it has a base accuracy increase. And them things are hard to hit already, so having bonus accuracy when they get close instead of far when I can't see them is going to matter a lot. Holes in my knuckles from where I banged them on shit and just left them. Come on, just sink. Ammo detonation, huh? Too bad it didn't cause a flash fire. It was only 5.2s, that's why. Come on. Sink. Sink, damn you. Somebody just get a penetration right in the main belt, right in the middle. That way I can get a nice flood. Overpin. That was for the fore belt, not main belt. Can't flood what's already flooded, you know? Ooh, there went one through the main belt. Oh, there went some more. Now I'm just gonna lower, or not lower. Oh, no, yeah, lower. I'm going to decrease my speed so that I have better accuracy and just try and hustle down this ship before he can get away. Especially since he's coming so close. Yeah, it's over. And the one room's not enough to keep you afloat, so once this one fills like that, he sinks. We didn't even take any damage. Alright, research. Okay, I don't think I did that right. Politics. Nope, the British have submarines again. Okay, so I did not edit the right stuff, I guess. Anything I do work? I don't think so. I'll have to try that again later. For now, we're not going to go to war with the British, and we're just going to have to hope that we don't need anything for the next few turns. I don't plan to play this game too long today anyways. We're only going to play it for about an hour. So we'll have one more turn, then we'll probably have 30 or 40 minutes of building, and that's probably going to be the whole episode. I know it's unfortunate, but probably going to be the outcome. Alright, these are the semi-dreadnoughts. They're from Port Arthur. Oh yeah, I deleted one of my ships last episode. Yeah, forgot about that. I was like, wait, where's my other ship at? Freaking out again. Nope. Still trying to rebuild the semi-dreadnought and the big dreadnought that the game decided to delete. It's fuck me. Alright, one more turn here. Where are they trying to invade now? I'm already stopping that one. I don't like that. Alright, oh, where do I have ships here? No, no. Oh, yeah, the battle cruisers. They're done, aren't they? Alright, so we'll send all the battle cruisers over here to prevent that naval invasion. We own this port now, so next we'll be going up here to take Western Sahara. Alright, one more turn. Wonder what kind of wars we'll have this episode. Or not wars, meetings. Oh, we got 3 of them. They should be running out of ships to throw at me, so we should be about done here. Auto-resolve. Thank you, auto-resolve, for being kind. You're not usually like that. Alright, Battleship 2s again. But they're running out of shit to throw at us. We are running out of lead to throw at them. Unfortunate. We'll let them auto-dodge torpedoes that they see coming. I made tacos last night, but I ran out of taco shells, so I'm just eating what's left of the taco meat. Instead of bitching and moaning about being hungry the whole video. Why not? Beer would go with this, though. Beer and then a can of Pepsi, I think. Fire with extreme prejudice. Sink it. Sink it now. That one's retreating. Switch to the next one. That one's retreating. Switch to the next one. That's what we gotta do here. Ooh, that one actually sunk. It didn't get to retreat. Now we can go ahead and turn this way. Back to the beer in a second. Fucking torpedo boats. Fuck them. Another one tried to come around this way. I'll leave the other guns firing at that and have all the small guns shoot this. Come on. Get rid of that torpedo boat. Just sank already. Thank you. Hello, Baranio. How are you doing? Hope you're doing terrific. You are doing good. I'm actually better today. I had a better day. than yesterday. Yesterday, I about just left and quit my job. It was a very bad day. Yesterday, I was very, very upset with stupid shit going on. Still didn't get an apology or anything from the dude, but at least he figured out that he was wrong and what he was telling me I was doing, and that my other 3 coworkers were doing. Turns out none of us were doing any of that because that's not even our department, which is what we were trying to tell the stupid motherfucker. We went through all of our paperwork and everything and figured out, oh wow, we don't do that. Why is corporate trying to tell us we do this? Stupid people. Basically tried to pin it all on corporate and not his own neglect or lack of understanding of what we do. But it is what it is. Oh. Mm. This is not good. I don't have enough guns, really, for this. Hmm. Whee! Ujo, I think is how you pronounce that. I might be wrong. I knew they were going to catch up. My ships are slow as fuck. There ain't no way they're going to outrun. Well, anything. Me outrunning things is just not in the book. I make my ships as slow as possible. They're very defensive. They're not very fast. But by going away, I can have more time to fire at them before they can get close, instead of just going broadside and eating it. These are the things I'm worried about right here. They're failing to hit it. He launched torps. He launched torps. See, we could minimize the damage though. we only took like 2 torps, and we took them right to the very tail. And to dodge the rest, I threw it in reverse, so they went right past me. And when it went into reverse, I sunk both of the destroyers. The one destroyer never even got to shoot its other torps. And that one's gone. Very tactical. We got going forward again. To think this ship was leaving the dockyard after being fixed. Yeah, I'm just gonna sink both of these. Finish my taco meat too. Hmm. Ah, much better. Yeah. It was cold out today and I got hungry. The whole way home I was thinking about that taco meat. Excuse me. Oh, come on. I think the other guy nice and easy. Alright, fine, whatever. He gets to get away. Alright, do we have everything I want? We do. Alright, I know we get some new battleships too. First, let's go work on our Battleship 1. Battleship 1s don't see as much combat, do they? I'm trying to think. I got our Battleships 2 out. Now, our Battleship 1s are in port. They don't see a lot of combat right now at all. Hmm. Now we're going to go ahead and redo their things here. Range, power, and torque, and it's just better. Just better. It's expensive, but I don't see any other. I don't see it. There's not even any other. I don't see a downside to that. It's just better. We do want aux 2 on here though. I want floatability. That takes away a chance for ammo detonation too. Corrupt 4, baby. And we're gonna do anti-torp 3. Where's the other thing? Oh, we skipped Turtleback 3 on this ship. Or not Turtleback, Citadel 3 on this and went straight to Citadel 4. That's a lot of weight. Alright, so let's see. Our guns go from 34 pen to 36. Nice. Lose gun range. Our shells get very heavy. I can't do that right now. Ooh, this one gives us HE damage again. Slightly slower shells, but less ammo detonation chance. Shell cost, obviously. Shell weight's not as great, but still. We'll go ahead and do that. Coincidency 3. I don't need underwater detection, because I'm going to get rid of torp anyways. Let's get some stuff out of the way first. That's still the best front tower. That's still the best rear tower. Our funnel is just a standard funnel. 160 tons. We don't have a lighter option. Main guns do need change, though. Nowhere for barbettes on this ship. Put that up there. Put that right there. Still wish I could get a barbette here, but whatever. Whatever. Thinking here. Now go ahead and increase the length of all this stuff. But now our penetration's sitting at 37.5. Got it. Let's try dropping all these to 15. Drop that to 5. Drop that to 6. Drop that to 5. Still got a lot of weight I gotta get somewhere. Because these new guns are a good bit heavier than the whatchamacallit here. About 200 tons heavier than having a single barrel. Or a double barrel. But especially for these ships that have... Actually, what's your accuracy loss there? That is pretty big. 33 to 26. Right now our two barrels actually have the same accuracy as single barrels. That's because we got maximum gun accuracy from double barrel turrets last time. Right now we don't have that in this one. We don't have the best triple barrel tech. Just looking around, see if there's anything I can lose anywhere. What about something on the inner belt? Three, 2, 4, 4, 14, 14, 3. balancing this inner belt and stuff is going to be hard for all of the ships we're about to work on. There's Battleship 1 done and caught up. Now run to the bathroom before we work on the rest of the ships. I'll be right back. I'm back. Get the headset back on here. All right. This will be battle. Yep. You. Thank you for welcoming me back. I think my game just crashed. Nope, it just froze. All right. Now this ship. You also don't have any new towers, I don't believe. No, no. What about a new funnel? No. Prep 4, Anti-Torp 3, Citadel 4, and Super Heavy rounds, and then TNT 2. All the way down here to the bottom. Increase the length of all of our guns first. Then we'll start working on our problems here. This is another ship where there was just no mount. It wouldn't let me put it anywhere. Stupid. I hate that no mount error. We have to give these ships any extra firepower we can get on them. So, yeah. One more barrel is one more barrel. See, this ship has less to lose than the other ship. Because it already had less armor. I don't really like that, but oh, I don't even have everything on here yet. I already don't like it. I guess there's something. Turtleback is just heavy, but it is my preferred armor. Just because the armor strength bonus, really. Even if I'm losing that armor, I should still be getting a pretty good amount from going from 98 to 142. That's Battleship 2 done. What do we gotta do next? We unlocked new ships. Well, I know we'll do the semi-dreadnought next. After that, I'm not sure. After this, I should probably do the battle cruisers. Alright, your best tower was 5, and yours was 4, and you have cheapest funnel you can get. Geared turbines, auxiliary 2. Drop 4, anti-torp 3, citadel 4. Super heavy, coincidency 3. Yeah, this ship also didn't have the option for more barbettes. Right there. And there. Maybe this ship is just going to have to lose 2 turrets. I'd still walk away with... I would still have the same amount of barrels I just had. I wouldn't actually lose anything, but I wouldn't gain anything either. Gain some weight. That'd get me 2,000 tons back, though. At least. That way I can still have decent armor here. I'm doing that anyways. Is there any place where I can get some better firing angles? That nets me some slightly better firing angles. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do that. I won't have any more guns than what I just had, but I will still have the same amount of guns. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't change those around because eventually I'm going to want to put the other guns back on. Yeah, eventually I'm going to want to put the same guns back. The third one, I mean, right back in here. Yet somehow now we're overweight. How? Why? We weren't just a second ago. Alright, oh, that ship is done. There's the semi-dreadnought done. Something in my eye. Right, next, I want to do battle cruiser. Because this battle cruiser had horrible fuel efficiency. I wanted to try and make it better. I would prefer not to lose armor on this ship, because it already does not have a lot of armor at all. It had very, very little in the way of armor to give or lose. Still the best front tower. Still the best rear tower. Funnels. I had 2 compact funnels, so that would come up to 240 tons. Still being smaller than all these. Hmm. I'm not going to be able to fix that. That is what I'm getting out of here. We're going to try putting that there. Probably going to lose these guns. I think this one will work. No, you've already got the very tall. It was just not gonna work. Did I already try this? I may have already tried this last time we did this. I did. I don't have any way of fitting the... That's not even as tall as that. I would need a low profile. Would low profile even work? No, no, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. I'm just gonna exit without saving really quick and redo that. It's easier to do that than it is to fuck around with anything else. It's because I use such small caliber guns. Like 10 and 12-inch guns sit taller, so I'm able to actually layer the barbets the way I want. I've done it even in current saves, like on the USA save. It just, using these small guns, they're so much shorter that I can't get enough clearance to do anything with them. Alright, now I know I gotta do all this again. Switched gear. This got the other thing already. Corrupt 4, Anti-Torp 3, Turtleback Armor. Super heavy shells. Then you have Balisite, which is horrible, so you will go to 2 powder. I think I forgot to put TNT in the other ships. Oh well. I want you to get armor. I don't know why I'm going to have to sacrifice to make that happen. It's probably going to have to be a gun. I need this ship to have a little bit more armor than what it currently has. Really heavy. Idea. That wouldn't give us enough armor, though. Alright, well, I don't want to lose armor, but I could make it to where I'm not gaining as much, I suppose. I don't want to go below 9.7, which is what this ship already had. So right there's 500, that's 1,000 tons. I could get there if I converted these all to 1 barrel. We're just gonna do more than that. We're just gonna lose it all together. And drop these to 6-inch guns. That's not what I clicked on. Give me just a second. I'll look at the message. Put it right there. I'm in a pissed off mod now. You're in a pissed off mood now. What happened? Who pissed you off? I'll see what I can do about it. If anything. Really didn't save as much weight as I wanted. How am I gonna do? May just have to really, really bite the bullet here. And not even go that big. My friend, who I was a friend for 9 years, stabbed me in my back. Ouch. I can't fix that. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. I can't do much but offer my condolences. I'd love to say something more, but I don't really know what else to say in that situation. Well, fuck the 2-inch gun, then that's a bad idea. I would rather have a 3-inch here. It's a much wider range of fire. And then put a little bit of armor back into my belt. There we go. Now I'm walking away with more armor than I had. Although I'm walking away with a lot less. Well, I'm walking away with 2 less barrels of firepower per side. So I did lose some firepower, but I didn't lose as much as I thought I was going to lose there. This ship didn't have a lot of room to put stuff anywhere anyways, so it's really not getting a lot changed on it. It's already got most of the stuff already. It'll get turtleback armor, that's new. So I got the enhanced, and then the best rear tower. It will get the new shells. It will get tube powder instead of cordite. And the rangefinder, but that's all that it appears to be changing. All in all, I'm 1,000 tons heavier though. Right now I have enhanced funnel small. The biggest, most expensive one, huh? Large funnel 1 is better, though. Large funnel 1 is better. And weighs less. So you gotta watch this stuff. Any of these others that way? No, but large funnel 1 is. That doesn't, it saves us like 40 tons. Well, no, it saves us 32. But it does save some weight here. Go. This is all about to get heavy again as we increase the length of our barrels. Especially on 9-inch guns. Nope, still none of it went overweight. I am here if you want to talk about the whole betrayal thing. You don't have to if you don't want to, because this is all recorded, and I don't know if you want your personal business online. So don't feel like I'm pressing you into anything. Yeah, I'm here to talk if you need to. Save that battle cruiser. That was battle cruiser 1. How many new battle cruisers to build, or do I just need to go do my Dreadnought 1, Dreadnought 2, and then I think I got 2 new Dreadnoughts to build. Are there any other battle cruisers to build? That's the question. Still just the 2 battle cruisers, so we've got 2 new Dreadnoughts to work on, but that's it. First, we gotta do our own Dreadnoughts. So we need to go work on Dreadnought 1 and then Dreadnought 2. Then we'll build Dreadnought 3 and Dreadnought 4. Then we will update our standing fleet of other ships. Dreadnought 1. This is the ship I talked about having to lose a gun. This gun right here is going to go away. Probably this gun as well, because we're going to need to make weight. But I know this gun right there is for sure gone. We're going to start to eat more and more torps every battle. There's no way around that. We've got the right tower. We've got the right rear tower. Go. Put that one there. Put that right there. Now we go on to side guns. don't think we're going to be able to have all the guns we had before. We'll be able to have a lot of them, just not all of them. So yeah, just makes it too heavy. That's Mansville. We can get 400 tons from somewhere. Take it off the guns a little bit. What kind of funnels are on this? Round funnel 160 tons. I can put round funnel 3 on, and it's the same exact weight. About round funnel 4. Now we can go to round funnel 4. That gives us 160 tons. Right there. Funny that round funnel 3 weighs the same as round funnel 1. Why would you use the first one anymore? I guess the target signature and smoke interference. But that is good. Alright, there itself is 110 tons. Going natural. I was just seeing how much I could get to see if it was worth taking it to natural and putting on 2 funnels. Not quite. About 30. It would cost us about 30 more tons, and I don't have 30 tons to give up right now. I don't want to do this. Oh, I'm a lot more overweight than what I thought I was. Huh. I'm a hell of a lot more over than what I thought. Okay, that's problematic. Yeah, that's so problematic that's actually not possible. Those are gonna have to be double barrel. I can't afford to not have them. I say, I know what to do. Damn it, no, not that. Back to funnels. Get a slightly weaker funnel. And put it in the back. That gets us some more 4 weight as well. Damn. Alright, well, I guess that's just the ship done. The Dreadnought 1 has been updated. Yeah, we did lose a gun. We still walked out of here with more barrels than what we just had. We actually walked out of there with 4 more barrels than what we had. And that's with losing a gun. So, not a bad trade. We did also lose a lot of armor, which is a bad trade. Oh yes, this ship. I don't know what I'm going to change on it. Because almost everything's already been changed on it. I unlocked the new turbines. It's heavier, or not heavier, lighter and better. I've got to fit Citadel 4 though, and that's expensive. Citadel 4 and super heavy rounds, as well as Coincidency 3. Let's check the funnels first. We have got wide funnel 1, which is 396 for 19. We don't need that. That gets us 20 tons going to medium funnel 2. And it still puts us above 100%. We can go to tube powder and TNT 2. Tube powder was lighter, but TNT were heavier, so it really undid what we just got there. Drop that to 13. That 12, 12, 5, 3. Still haven't done anything with the length of the stuff either. Alright, now we're back under again. We need more weight. There we go. There's where we're at. So that one was easier to do, surprisingly. Actually, I figured this one would be a pain, but I forgot that I already designed most of this one from the ground up with limitations. It's done. Now we need to build a Dreadnought 3 and a Dreadnought 4. So we have 2 new hulls. Excuse me. No. Hit the wrong button. Oh, this is gonna be a lot bigger than the ship I just made. This is gonna be a huge ship. 25, 27, 28.5. Okay, this gets the extra tall stuff, which means I think we could actually think we could actually get it in here. 3 guns, I mean. No, because let me guess, you can only fit like 10-inch and bigger. Yep. Yeah. What about that one? Nope. Since I don't use guns at least 10 inches, I can't even do this. No matter what, I'm just not going to be able to get them tall enough here. What about the extra tall? Still ain't gonna fit, are you? What about if I increase your size to 9'9"? Let's just get all these set up too. Probably gonna need that. Standard. Tube, TNT, super heavy, coincidency, radio, 13, 13, 13, 5, 5, 5, 5. No, still won't fit. Damn. Damn you. Alright, so that ain't gonna fit no matter how I roll it here. So just like the other ship of stem we're making here. We're just gonna go ahead and stretch my guns out to give them the best firing angle I can get. Now on this side, we will be able to get what we want, though. Alright, casemates, 8 inches. Spots for 7s. 6s. 5s. No. 4s. No. 3s. Couple. 2s. No. Secondary guns. Mounts for it there. Actually, wait. These fit anywhere in here first. Yeah, that takes away their angle of fire too much. Staying there. That thing's already got a pretty limited angle of fire. Alright, 8-inch guns, they don't fit there. 7s don't fit there. 6s fit there. 5s. 4s. 3s. 2s. 2s. Let's go and set all this stuff up. We do still have weight, but we haven't put a funnel on yet. Yeah, I don't need that. Ball funnel 1 is really, really way more than what I need. Round funnel 1. That's only 13. 17. 16. More than 17, preferably. Large funnel 1. Less. Wide funnel. Less. Wide funnel 1. More. That's too much, though. Alright, we do have weight still, so can we fit another pair of these anywhere? Realistically, without crippling my ability to shoot somewhere. Yeah, we can put them there and they get pretty good angles to fire. Puts us overweight though then. Would love to put it on the center line, but the game won't let me. Just trying to tuck things back a bit here. I didn't know they were hooked into each other. Yeah, that limits their firing arc too much. What about there? Still same thing. What about there? Okay, that's got that fixed. I put that there. And move this up to like here. Oh, I ain't where I want you. See, that limits your firing arc a lot. That's not as bad. And that's within weight. Cool. We've actually still got weight to spare. What we're gonna do with that, I don't know yet. I was gonna try and put it there, but the game don't want that. Says it fucks with these guns somehow. Not sure how, but it says it does. Alright, well we can't do that then. What about if we switch this to natural boilers and get rid of that? Put that in. Put this in. That one doesn't fit. What about this one? What about this one? That's only 64. Too wide. So tall funnel fits. I guess might as well put the tall funnel in. I'm like just barely overweight. That is aggravating. I don't even need that much on those. I need more on the barbette though. Can't put it there. Alright, well I guess yeah, that's this ship done. That's Dreadnought 3 now. A monster of a ship weighing in at 50,325 tons. Our last biggest ship was only 42, and before that it was 30 and 29. Before that it was 18. Definitely feel the battleship arms race of 1916 kind of kicking off here. World War I, and people are getting bigger and bigger and bigger ships. Gotta stretch. All right, well, let's get the other, even bigger ship built then. Not enough threes. All right, so it's 46 now. Now it's 48. Now it's 52. So it's just a little bit bigger than the other one. So much room for activities. So you don't hook in like the other one did. That you guys fight each other, huh? Out near Mega Complex. So I need a funnel complex 1. Alright, there, that gets rid of all the stuff. Oh yeah, well, I don't know why I'm doing that. That won't work. Alright, let's go ahead and get this stuff going. Gear turbine. Which means I actually don't need the funnel complex. I can go lower. How low? I can go to a long funnel. Alright, medium. That, that, double. Sorry if I'm doing a poor job of explaining what I'm doing here. Or if this is boring to watch, I apologize for either. I don't think I gave my other ship increased ammo capacity. That's probably why I had so much extra tonnage at the end there. 14, 5, 5, 5, max, 5. Just max everything out. That way we know what we're working with here. I do have a lot of extra weight to play with. A lot of extra room, too. First, let me get all of my barbettes, since I can see this ship has a good amount of barbette space. Okay, there's some 3s on that. Ooh. 5s go there. Would love to put another one there, but don't have the space. Plus, we haven't done any of these yet. That's what I'm afraid of. Now we're back overweight. Drop that down to 5. And that fixes that. Alright. That fixes all the problems. except for the fact that I want more guns. We're very much 4 heavy, huh? That's very much fucks that up, huh? How far does that let you shoot over the other turrets? That does. Okay. I'm thinking here, okay? I'm thinking, guys. Can I do that? No, they're forced to be up there. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, now I need these. Or that one's a waste of time in there. It can't do anything. Just gotta figure out where stuff can fit here. Nothing in there. Got it. It'll fit over here. It won't fit there for some reason. Don't understand sometimes. Hmm. Doesn't help my 4-weight offset. I got two. Shit. Well, we're overweight. What am I still building for? Get rid of those guns. Get us back underweight. I can get us underweight with that. There we go, and that is Dreadnought 4 done. The new biggest ship in our fleet, and we think it's the most heavily armed when it comes to secondary weapons and everything. It's got a shit ton of 8-inch guns. I'm sitting here doing the potty dance, so I gotta use the bathroom. Sorry, I brought it up before in the past, guys, but I have a bad bladder. So even when I don't drink, I end up having to go to the bathroom a lot. Makes work a pain in the ass because they're always questioning why I have to go to the bathroom so often. But it is what it is. But anyways, I'll be right back. All right, I'm getting that back down. Give me a second, guys. Anyways, our ship is man lake. Think about fucking with me. Anyways, our ship is done here. So that's 2 new ships to build. Now we just need to upgrade the rest of our normal ships. I'm sorry for the yawns. So our torpedo boat needed updated. Not that this thing really ever sees combat, to be completely honest, but whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot we have new guns on these things now. Come on, let me see it. I think that's advanced tower too, but I'm not completely positive. It is. Alright. We do need probably induce still. We've got standard funnel. Right. Switch to super heavy. Switch to TNT2. Lose the hydraulic. Keep the enhanced reloading. Increase the length. That doesn't fit in there no matter how I turn it now. So now we're going to try facing stuff this way. There we go. We did lose a gun. That sucks a little bit. But is what it is. Actually, keep the advanced hydraulic and we'll take off of that. What gives us the fastest turret reverse speed? For this ship, we want them to really be whipping that shit around. These things don't really need gun range. What they need is shell penetration. This gives a lot more of it. 11 to 11.5. So I will let that go to. I will let that happen. I'll lose more armor here. Yeah, armor don't really matter. At the end of the day, it really doesn't. Perfect. Alright, so our torpedo boats are upgraded. Next is our light cruiser. Our original light cruiser, the one we start the game with. This little guy. Incredibly small. Very, very small compared to the enemies and stuff we're fighting anymore. This is a very, very, very small ship. It is. There are destroyers that other nations have right now that are bigger than this ship. And this is still a cruiser. I use with finger quotations. Still no, like I said, still no new front power. This ship's just kind of soft locked into being forever stuck with what it has, and that's it. We can go to geared turbines. We are going to have to mess with some stuff here. Super heavy. Coincidency rangefinder. I don't think I'm going to be able to get these guns to fit here anymore, period. I don't think no matter how I do it, they're going to fit now. So we're just losing the 4 9s that we had, which is unfortunate. Always is when you gotta lose firepower. I've got to get like 140 tons from somewhere. Shell weight -10, and that makes the shells heavier. Made from more expensive pure TNT is a much more powerful, but the oxygen TNT during detonation making it cost effective fusing. Ooh. I did want that anyways, though. We can take from here. Wonder if I can fit this on here somehow. It just doesn't fit the way it is anymore. Which is unfortunate. So that gun's just gone. We won't be getting another one back there. We'll get a 3-inch gun there, though. I wonder. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, yeah, it won't let me do that. I forgot. It's only the 2-inch guns that can go in reverse. Man, I could cover the ship in a bunch of these. What was their pen? 4.1 with AP. Really ain't bad, to be honest. We'll put the 3-inch guns where we can first. See what we're left with. We're gonna put these wherever else we can. Ooh, no, that kills your ability to aim. That does not kill your ability to aim as much as the other did. I actually can't fit that many. But we can get rid of these ones up here. Those ones there. These ones there. Perfect. Just something else to have. Just something else to shoot with. Yeah, I like it. Alright, save. We lost the 4-inch guns, but we gained. Well, we traded the 4.9s for 3.9s, but we gained 2 additional 1.1s. The loss of the 4.9s hurt, though. I would have liked to have kept those. Very much so. Go next is light cruiser. Just looking through the list, kind of lost where I'm at. Which means all of these guns are probably about to get fucked up too. Now that I think about it. No, I think these are 5.9s, so these shouldn't really change much at all. Indeed. Drop 4. Citadel. Super heavy. You need TNT. Better rangefinder. You do have a new front tower. I think you would get another new front tower. It is going to make you get rid of your guns, though. That sucks a good bit. What about rear tower? You got a new rear tower, too. Doesn't fit that spot anymore. Here's what's going to happen. However, I'll think about that in a second. For now, I need to move stuff around. Alright, you can go there then. Damn it. They just kept wanting to fucking lock to each other. It was getting annoying. Now, these were 5.9s, right? Or 6.9s, yeah. They were. I didn't think that would work, but it was worth a shot. Still, a new tower is really nice. Do you have a new, better funnel? Not particularly. But you don't need this funnel. You can actually go to the worst funnel. I don't have to have that one. I might be able to just ever so slightly inch that back a little bit. Just trying to get the 4 weight down a little bit more. I don't really have the weight to do that. Damn it. However, it doesn't need to be on a platform anyways. Like, it literally doesn't have to be. The other thing's gone. This one needs to be on a platform so it can shoot over these 2 guns. So it can still have a good field of view for firing. Okay, I might be rid of that so I can see this first. There we go, that gives it the best field of view while limiting this gun to as little as possible. Is there anything else I can do to this ship? We lose gun range, but I don't want to do that, and that gives us base gun accuracy too. That's why I'm trying not to get rid of white powder for any of my ships. This ship does have enhanced reloading, so it does not need enhanced reloading. Conning tower can get a little bit more armor. Puts us away, we don't need that. Some guns have poor sector of fire. Yeah, appreciate it. I always said I'd have a camera sooner or later. I know my face ain't nothing special to look at. I mean, I know I'm just deathly handsome. And it doesn't go to my head at all. I did always say I'd have a cam. So it just took me time to follow through on it. Alright, that haul is done. I don't know what guns it's talking about. Everything I found could fire just fine. Yeah, I have that effect on people. You guys should see my long, luxurious locks. My game almost crashed there. Even gave me the little ding. I'm pretty sure it would have come through too. Back, my phone's probably charged, so I can pull chat up on that so I don't have to tab out. Just you can see what I'm doing. I'm opening chat on my phone so that I can see easier. It is 17 kilometers for CL in 1916. Oh, it's extremely fast. You know, you missed me building all my dreadnoughts. I'll switch back to them here in a minute and show them to you. Yeah, my battleships only go 15 knots. So look, speed is not what my nation needs. Speed is for suckers. We have armor here, good sir, and super heavy shells. It's worked so far. I've hit the point now where the game is starting to have AIs, or not AI, stupid, starting to have submarines, and I'm about ready to stop that shit. I'm gonna go into my config files on a JSON editor and remove submarines altogether. Nobody gets them. Subs are stupid. It would be one thing if you could design them or something, but you can't. They're just there, and they suck. They suck so much. Can't fit the 4.9s anywhere anymore. They got updated now. They won't fit anywhere I want to put them. Sucks a lot. We'll replace them with 3.9s everywhere we can, though. Oh, it's only the afternoon for you. It's 7:24 p.m. for me. So it is my evening. But I don't work tomorrow, so I'm going to be on for probably a good while longer. Oh yeah, did I have any better towers for this ship? I don't believe so. Enhanced 4, minimal 3. Yeah, no better towers. Alright, I do need to get a little bit of weights from somewhere. Like right here. Perfect. Say what you want. For a light cruiser having 7.3 on the belt and being armed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 6.9s is pretty good for a light cruiser. Oh, 1:25 a.m. Well, it's Friday. You can stay up and watch me. I don't ever want anybody to ever lose any sleep watching me. Yeah, I was trying to figure out where you could be on Earth to have a different time zone that big. You think that's a lot of guns? Hmm. Before I go back and spin, actually, no, I'm gonna finish my ships first. I've only got 3 more to do. I was gonna show you something funny, but it can wait. Oh, you're on your phone. Well, I always appreciate anybody that watches me. Like, I don't ever tell people to like or subscribe. I put it in the description of my videos, but I don't tell people to do it. And I don't ever tell people to spend money on me. You can watch this stuff for free. There's no reason for anybody to ever spend anything on me. Although there's some people that take that as a challenge, like Braun here. He gifts subs, he's subscribed, he uses bits, he does all that shit. And I always tell him not to. Because I feel bad. I don't feel like I am anybody special. I don't think anybody should spend money on me. But you guys have free will, so he does what he wants. And this ship just started to get armor again, too. And now I've got to dump it down again. Thick funnel 1. I can't make this any more efficient. I can't. We already got the smallest funnel. Oh. Where am I going to get some weight? I don't want to take it off the guns. The guns already don't have shit for armor on them. I can't upgrade the towers. So when you use ships this old into the late game, like this hybrid light cruiser, I get locked out of the towers. It won't let me put better towers on this. It just simply locks you out of them. Realistically, you should be able to put a better tower on here. But it hard locks you out. There's no way to unlock them. Against my better judgment, we'll take some off of the guns that already don't have shit for armor. Drop that to only 1. This ship's always so hard to fiddle with. Because no matter what you do, it just doesn't have the tonnage needed for heavy cruiser things. So it always ends up being worse than a light cruiser armor-wise. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that because they don't use the old ships that late into the game. And normally you get locked out of building these ship hulls. I use a mod here. Give me a sec, I'll find it. Here it is. Let me switch it to screen share. Yeah, I use this mod right here. It lets you build the old ship hulls from the start of the game, 1890, all the way till the end of the game. And you can start up a campaign in 1930 and still use the 1890 ship hulls. So, that is the only mod I run. And there it is if you would like it. But it lets me use the old hulls. But normally you get locked out of using the hull as well. It just gets faded out and the game won't let you build with them anymore. So people don't usually know that you just can't put new stuff on them. And people aren't usually using the same light cruisers and stuff into 1916 that they've had since 1890. I think this particular ship had since like 1894, 95, somewhere in there. Point is, it's just not something that people usually know. Nice mod, but I didn't see a reason to not just build on better hulls once you unlock them. See, that's the thing. It's just my own little challenge. You can build on better hulls. There is nothing stopping anybody from ever doing that. It is the smart decision. What I do is stupid. But if there is one upside to using the old hulls, it's that you can really pack them with stuff. Like in 1916 now, I've hit the point where my small battleships, the ones that are only about 16,000 tons, they have heavy cruisers that weigh that much. But that little 16,000 ton battleship still has between 15 and 18 inches of belt armor. It still has a main gun. It still has a bunch of casemate guns. It's still a viable option, and it will still outperform the heavy cruisers when they send multiple at me. Like just yesterday's video. My battleship 2s, they're only 18,000 tons. Took on a fleet of like 20-something ships, destroyers, torpedo boats, light cruisers, and heavy cruisers, and a battleship. They came out on top. Just because the hull is obsolete does not mean it is not still effective. And sometimes when you unlock the new hulls, you get locked out of stupid shit. Like, I can't do this because I don't have cruiser tonnage limit at this height. Like, you get locked. Oh, look, I can't build an 8,001 ton heavy cruiser because I don't have technology that lets me build an 8,000 ton heavy cruiser. But this ship can go up to 16,000 tons. Like, here's a very good example. Here is my tiny heavy cruiser. Itty bitty little thing. Give it a second. I've played the game for so long that it takes a minute to do stuff in here now. As you can see, it's only got 6.9 inch guns, the smallest you can put on a heavy cruiser. But, and it's a big but, I've got a lot of armor on it. I'm about to add more armor actually, because I'm going to put Krupp 4 on it, Anti-Torpedo 3, and Turtleback armor. Switch it to TNT 2 and give it super heavy shells and a coincidency rangefinder. And this ship right here has 7.1 inch armor everywhere, from the belt to the deck to the guns. That is a very heavily armored heavy cruiser, and it's still got a good amount of firepower. It's got a bunch of 4.9s, 6.9s, 6.9s, and more 6.9s. And then some 2.9s and little spots. Now, since I just added turtleback armor, I'll have 2 layers of inner belt. However, I could now upgrade this stuff to have even more armor than what it had before. And the belt armor obviously matters a bit more than the deck armor. So we're going to sacrifice deck armor in exchange for belt armor. So now it's got, let me fiddle with it a little bit more and get it exactly where I want so I can give you an accurate number here. I want to get everything to a good number so that I can make sure I give you a very accurate number here. Okay, so now it's got 8.3 on the belt, main, fore, and aft, 4 on the deck, 8.3 on the superstructure. It's got a first inner layer of 4.1 and a second of 3.3. The guns have 8.2. I do have Barbette 3 on here. I've got Krupp Armor 4, so my armor quality is up 142%. So these 8.3s are actually more like 18 inches. And these little 6.9 inch guns can now penetrate 19.3 inches. When your 6.9 inch gun can penetrate 19, or let's be more realistic, and say 5 to 2,500 to 5,000, 16.7 to 12.4 inches of armor with just that itty bitty gun, then you start to notice that, hey, look, I'm outlasting everybody else. I said I built all of my ships slow, and I build them to be endurance fighters. Like, my heavy cruisers only go 15.5 knots. That is it. They are by no means fast. But I've got armor. I've got a lot of armor. Put an inch there, remove an inch there. Yeah, I've always done this. With all of my smaller ships, I always try to use 6.9s or 7s. Now, I've got one more heavy cruiser to update here, so I'll show you the biggest reason why I use 6.9s. Because I do have a very, very big reason for using 6.9s when I could use bigger guns. This ship's a bit more hodgepodge than the other one. It didn't have the room to do what I needed it to. I couldn't scrunch it any further, is what I'm saying. While trying to balance out, just ignore one to make the rest better is a very viable option. So here's the biggest deciding factor between using 6.9 guns and using another gun. And I can switch all of my destroyers or my heavy cruisers over to have triple barrels. I haven't done that yet. I'm not going to do it yet. For now, I'm going to keep them using double barrels, but I can switch to triple barrels, and it's not going to be that much heavier. But anyways, a 7-inch gun only has 256 rounds. My 6.9-inch gun has 932 rounds. So if I can fire 3 times the ammunition and have a 22 base accuracy instead of a 17, and still have about the same penetration, the 7s will have more, no matter how you chop it up, if you increase their diameter and length. But still, that's a lot more ammo I can throw down range. So I usually just try to outlast my opponents. Yeah, nobody ever pays attention to how big the ammo differences is. So just base designs, these don't have it. So it would go, let's see here. So 932 for that, 256 for 7, 230 for 8, 211 for 9, 194 for 10s, and then 184 for 11s. So you're not losing that much ammo when you go bigger. But when you use that smallest gun, you just get so much more ammo that it's honestly, I can't ever think of a valid reason to go massive. About the best reason you can have to use giant guns is on the battleship. Because you're gonna nail somebody with a 16-inch shell, whether it's HE or AP. Unless it's another battleship, it's gonna hurt. And if it's another battleship, it's still gonna fucking hurt. Like, you can't put enough armor on ship to stop the big guns. You can't. I've tried. I have tried. I've tried in testing, I've tried in battle, I have tried every way I can to try and put enough armor on to just give the middle finger to big guns. I have never gotten it to work. Okay, gotta try to figure out how to get armor moved around here. 5, 5, 5 max. Excuse me. It's the same with the 9-inch guns, by the way, for the battleships. Like when I go over to a battleship, I'll show you what I meant for them as well. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, you just gotta always remember to look at your stat cards. Sometimes, while something is better on paper, it's worse in practice. Like white powder is something you really want to try and keep until the later game. It's really, really good in comparison to Cordite, Cordite 2. 2 powder is really, really safe, but you don't gotta be here. Like I said, I'm just here. But 2 powder is safe, but you lose a lot of gun range. White powder is your first, when you unlock it in the game, your first kind of all-rounder, this is just a good shell. Because it's lighter, it is expensive, but not that expensive, and it's not as deadly as using any of the Cordites or Pyrite or whatever the hell it was called. And it pairs well with TNT 1 and 2. But yeah, I've got little advice and tips and tricks on this game in lots of places. You ever need anything or you having trouble with something, let me know. Hope you have a good night, man, and try and get some sleep. I've got to try and get... Oh yeah, it's like you have to get all the way past all the Cordites to actually get a shell that's not gonna blow your ship into 100 pieces. Because this has a very, very small chance for flash fire or ammo detonation. Whereas the Cordites that you get forced to use are extremely deadly. Like your ships are going to explode a hell of a lot more often. Your shells are going to be heavier, and they're going to cost a hell of a lot more. But yeah, like I said, you got to watch the stat cards a little bit more. No, if this ship explodes, it's actually not that bad because there's only 3 big guns to go off and then another 3 smaller guns. I've had this ship blow every turret and then still survive, just shooting with the casemates. A lot more durable than it looks. Oh, no, it looks pretty durable, actually. But yeah, I keep stopping you and we keep talking. So you better go have a good night, man. I think I'm going to play the Chinese campaign tomorrow. I will. I'm probably getting ready to wrap up the stream anyways. I've been going for about 3 hours. 2 hours, 44 minutes. There we go. That's all of the ships up to date. Now we start refitting whatever is still in a port. Large cruisers are still in port. One of the Dreadnoughts is in port right now. All the Dreadnought 2s are in port. We gotta build some of those. 28 months. Holy shit. We'll put you guys in Agong. We'll put these ones in. Let's see here. Bangkok. Later, man. Don't be afraid to stop by. I'm always here every day. Open me up for invasions again, putting all my ships out for this long. All of my ships haven't been updated in like 5 years. Yeah, they're due for an update. Oh yeah, I've got these ships posted off the border up here because I was going to be at war with China and that never happened. So we want to go ahead and get these guys back in some ports. Where do I have ports at? I own that place. We'll move those ones there. These heavy cruisers can go. Suppose these heavy cruisers can go all the way over here to Apago. Because we own that place too. And that way they can get their upgrades as well. Yeah, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and probably wrap the video up there. We'll do one more turn, see what happens. We got 2 meetings to go to, so we'll have 2 fights, and then we'll end the stream. Well, that's a little lackluster fight, but whatever. I guess Germany is probably just running out of ships at this point. And this used to be a gigantic ship. Yeah, smoke another one. I think I will. Remember, guys, don't smoke, don't vape, don't ever start it. I don't condone it. I may be a smoker, but that doesn't mean it's a good thing. Y'all want to take care of your bodies, you hear? And smoking is not taking care of your body. All right. We just need it to be spotted. Oop, something hit him. One of the 3 9s. Come on. Now there's a good hit. And he's gone. Ooh, my ship versus 3 ships. Ooh, you're still about out of ammo and injured. Go left. Get on a broadside here. Where you can really point your guns at them. Let's check that. Well, he can see me, I can't see him. But he must not have very big guns because he hasn't opened fire yet. Holy shit, he has like no good guns. He's just got 4s. His biggest, he's only got he's got just torps, doesn't he? No, just a lot of small guns. Ooh, those are big mean shots. But yeah, I would focus that too. Think that torpedo boat or destroyer, I mean. Come on. I don't like being this close to it. Thank you. Now focus your fire on the other guy, the destroyer. How's the torpedo boat doing damage with 2.5s? Dunite and balisite. That's how. That's belt. Partial pin. How? Whatever. That thing's gone. Anyways. Torpedo boat. Where'd you go? In front of me somewhere. Is not moving very fast. So it's very fucked up. Germany is running out of shit to fight me with. I'm gonna have to do some more research on the JSON editor. So I evidently didn't do something right. Because I did not get rid of torpedoes. Well, that torpedo boat gets away. Just going too fast. Alright, but yeah, with that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to save the game in slot 3, and we're going to end the video here. I hope, and the stream too. I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, and a good life, and take it easy out there, y'all.